Welcome back to the Cozy Cushion. I'm Natasha Greeno, your host and content creator for the Cozy Cushion. In 2011, I started a journey of real self discovery. It was a journey of continuing to grow up, grow resilience, most importantly, continue to grow in recovery. So, therefore, there was a lot of healing that needed to be done within those years. So, now that I'm here in 2025 and engaging with you, the Cozy Cushion has grown into something more meaningful to me. It's a way to reach out to you, it's a way to share my thoughts, my feelings, my emotions, and most importantly, what I've learned during my 50 years here on Earth. So, the Cozy Cushion is a sacred space where we, the viewer, you, and myself, the content creator, have an opportunity to be authentic, genuine, and growing into who we're truly meant to be. I'm on my journey of my 30-day video challenge that I challenged myself with to give myself 30 days of creating videos to create genuine content for the Cozy Cushion to engage in my perfect clients and who I'm really trying to reach here. So, with that being said, let's get into it. During the years I've been here at the Cozy Cushion, the one thing that's really remained consistent is my desire and my passion for helping people along their physical journey, their spiritual and physical journey. That's where I believe I've learned some of my greatest lessons, some of my hardest lessons, and where I perhaps need some of my continuous growth. So, where I have a dream in mind of being the CEO and creator of not only this sacred space of the Cozy Cushion YouTube YouTube video space where I get an opportunity to talk to you, maybe ask some questions, maybe get some comments and respond to them and really engage with you. This is also an opportunity for me to share my mission that's so important to my heart. My mission is to create a physical space where exercise and spirituality blend gently. A great percentage of there's three parts of my life that are vitally important. The first to me and kind of to humanity as a whole. One is my childhood. I was born and raised on a dairy farm in Hants County, Nova Scotia, and I loved every second of it. And I want to honor that little farm girl that has a fierce strength inside of her. The second part and phase of my life was the unraveling, the falling apart, the learning of hard knocks and hard lessons, a growing up really quick where I was a single mom, addicted to drugs, on welfare, and I needed to figure out numerous ways to make my life better. So there's a lot of good in those stories, and there's a lot of heartache and hardship within those stories. The whole idea behind the Cozy Cushion is for everyone that has those stories and those hardships, like the people I've met along the way in my journey, to have a place to physically exercise, talk about the things that are on their minds and hearts openly, honestly, authentically, but to also offer a sacred space of community where we can love again without expectation. My way of doing that is very specific for a very specific reason. Unfortunately, the cozy cushion has become more specific of a dream, for instance, to have an NBA sized basketball court or a basketball court where we can learn and shoot hoops with our physical body, learn alignment, challenge our mind and our physical body in ways that are just so good for us. The other is to have hydrotherapy pools, 2 lanes in particular, that will be good for anyone that may need that extra soothing exercise, that buoyancy of life. For instance, I think of my friend Ruby. Ruby is a very pivotal person in my life. Ruby suffered from severe rheumatoid arthritis. Her body oftentimes for her felt like cement, and she had limited mobility. She loved to swim, and Ruby used to swim a lot. And there's very few places available on the planet. If there are places available, if you are listening, please comment below on places you visited that have brought you healing and where you found your sacred space. I want to hear more about those cozy places because we need to find them. We need to honor them and the people that have created them because they're so vital to our health care, our sense of self and our self-worth and being. So this physical space I hope to create in my lifetime has hydrotherapy pools because I've also worked with people that have had obesity and diabetes. They've had Down syndrome. They've had such intense grief that their body almost crippled as a result. And what I believe would have helped all these people, and as some of you have known, my career in health and wellness started at Curves for Women. And Gary Haven started Curves with a physiotherapist friend, and they got together in his basement. They created hydraulic equipment because Gary's mother suffered from obesity, and he lost his mom young. I lost my mom young to cancer. Young for me. She may have been older for some people that have lost their life due to such circumstances. But for me, she was 65 and she was young. And I'm now 50. So I'm only a few steps behind where my mom would have been. Mom would have used a hydrotherapy pool as well during her battle and her challenges with her depression, her anxiety, as well as her cancer journey. So that's what my why is. My why is I got well and healthy in a fitness facility because there was music, there was women, and I had mummy wounds that were deep and needed to be healed. In that sacred space of Curves for Women, I walked in a broken young mom with a lot of problems that I needed to unravel, from my mental health, my physical health, my spiritual health, and a lot of negative belief systems and behaviors. I walked out of Curves a strong woman, a strong warrior that took it upon herself in small, achievable ways with consistent, imperfect action to live as best as I could. But most importantly, what's always been so important to me was to be a good mom, to be a present mom, to be able to give my children the best I could, mom. And so as some of you know, some of you may not know if you're tuning in for the first time, I'm the mother of 2 sons, 15 years apart. My first son got to grow up with me. I had him when I was 17 years old, so I was really young. So my perfect client is a young mom with a young baby that might feel stuck, that might have some challenges, might have some mindset skills that could need some adjustments. If you're one of those moms at any age, you could be any age of mom, and you're going through some of these things, please leave comments below. Connect with me. I really want to chat and engage with you so I can make my content better. I believe my life purpose as a whole is to be a bright light in today's world. From my small community here in Nova Scotia, from my stairwell within my cozy home that I'm creating for myself and my family. So one of the things I thought I would share, besides a quick conversation about my why and why I did this 30-day video challenge to create a more authentic expression of the genuine Natasha that wants to reach out and help people via the Cozy Cushion, whether it's the Facebook page. So if you didn't know, I do have a Facebook page. Please go and take a look, see if you like it, and follow me if you do, as well as this YouTube channel, whereas my primary focus to leave my longer content videos to reach out to my friends and my community. I thought it would be good to share my 5-minute morning relaxation routine. A lot of us have a busy mind. A lot of us have a mindset that is like a bad best friend. Somebody who, when we make a mistake, will be stepping right up behind us and, saying, oh, you could have done better there. And I want to change that mindset, especially if you're having a hard time, especially if you're trying to live better and it's not going well. I do this every single morning and every single night. So what that is, it's very simple. So some of you that's been coming here a little longer, if you've been coming a little longer, please leave me a comment and let me know how long you've been visiting my YouTube page. I'm always curious about that. And if you're new here, I really love the idea of joining our physical body with our breath and breath work, yoga, meditation, affirmations, and positive mindset. So one thing that I really encourage anyone that's struggling, no matter what you're struggling with, if you're struggling with addiction, you're struggling with a relationship, you're struggling with yourself and your own mindset, you're struggling with a job, I encourage you to create cozy spaces. Space that allows you to explore the positivity that's in your mind and body. And if there is no positivity within your mind and body, I want to help you cultivate that a little bit at a time, each and every day. So if you don't mind getting cozy with me, you can light a candle, you can get a drink. Sometimes I get dry doing these videos, and it's always good to refresh your mind and body with water. It helps us remain clear, and it helps the hamster wheel not to squeak as much. So if you just want to take 5 minutes to get cozy with me, please get a comfortable chair, roll out your yoga mat, and just sit down. Relax your mind for a moment and just follow my voice. Sit nice and tall, shoulders down and back. Your chin is up and your jaw is relaxed. Oftentimes when we're trying to get things done, we're so focused on getting things done, we clench our jaw, and that can be really bad for tension in our neck and shoulders and our mind. So while we're sitting here, a great practice is to join your breath from the inhale to the exhale without a pause in between. You may think, Natasha, we breathe every day. We know how to inhale and exhale. And that's wonderful. It's very important. It's the most vital thing that we do. But when we do it consciously, slowly, and mindfully, it can be a game changer in the clarity of our thoughts and the mindset throughout the rest of our day. So when we do this first thing in the morning, I find it sets the stage to be a little more easy on ourselves. So nice tall body in a comfortable place, in a position that our body is comfortable. It doesn't have to be the perfect and stoic sitting with legs crossed and arms to the side. It can be whatever is most comfortable for you. The important thing is to join the breath on the inhale deeply, and on the exhale just as deep. So we're not even counting with this exercise. It's specifically circle of breath. No more, no less. We don't have to complicate it. Just breathing in as deeply as we can. There's no pause on the exhale. We exhale out all the way, and as soon as we're all the way out of air, even ending that air with a little hiss, like a balloon, we inhale back in and exhale all the air out to join it again to that beautiful inhale. In and out, all the way out. We want to do this very slow, deliberate, and controlled. Just like a circle, a wheel turning in, all the way out in on the inhale, and on the exhale, all the way out, over and over and over again. When we first start doing this, our mind is going to take us in every possible direction. It's going to think about needing to be out in the chicken coop and cleaning the coop and gathering those eggs. Our minds could be on the children and their next needs. There's supper that needs to be gotten. I've got to go to the grocery store and I got to come home and make supper, and I need to vacuum because this fur is just getting out of control in the house. So when we're trying to stay within the circle breath, keep your mind focused on nothing more than your inhale connecting to your exhale. That is a very, very powerful exercise with connecting your mind, your body, your spirit, and really relaxing your mindset, bringing your heart rate down and grounding you into the present moment. It's important not to overwhelm ourselves. Life outside of this staircase is overwhelming. It's going fast. The grandkids are growing up. The business is going, it's busy, we've got to keep up. My son is graduating and going off to college. So there's so many things for all of us as human beings to focus on. But there's a few very key things that are most meaningful to our hearts, and it's different for every single person. The whole reason I decided to create the Cozy Cushion and the YouTube channel was because my family is most important to me. My animals, being home for them, to care for them, to give them undivided attention when necessary is most important to me. And I needed to create and craft a life that worked for me and my family around those things. So as I'm doing this video, as I speak right now, I have a chicken downstairs that has had some issues with her body, her physical body, She needs some rest and relaxation, and she also needs a soak in Epsom salts. So I'm so grateful that I have an opportunity after I'm done this video to complete part of my 30-day challenge to create genuine, authentic videos to connect with my audience, you guys. I get to pursue those little things that bring me great joy. I get to fold the laundry. I get to put it away. I get to wash the eggs, grocery shop. But for that 5 minutes that you take for your circle breath exercise, allow that to be all that there is and nothing else. Every time a thought comes into your mind, acknowledge it, because it's also feedback into some of the things that you may need and some of the things you may need to let go. So as you're learning this breath and practicing it over and over and over again and finding cozy calm in it, you'll get to a place where there's silence and there's your breath, and you'll notice that there's a heat, a building of energy and tingling coming to your whole body system if you do it long enough. Sometimes I'll do this exercise for 15 minutes, sometimes 30 minutes. Nothing more than inhaling and exhaling and connecting the inhale to the exhale over and over and over again. And when you find that silence, you can ask yourself, I wonder what thought will wander into my mind next. If you practice it enough, you may notice some of your biggest dreams and most important things in your life will bubble to the surface. Some of those friendships you may need or want to nurture, some of those things that you've been wanting to do for yourself. And I encourage you to take them off the back burner of I'll do it tomorrow and place them before you as an opportunity to do something wonderful for yourself. Because here on the Cozy Cushion, we really want you to be self-led, self-resilient, self-responsible, and most importantly, self-love yourself completely so that you're not lonely, so you're happy, content, healthy, and whole. And friends, from my experience, we need to be reminded that of every day, because there's always thieves out there ready to steal our thunder and pass us on the track. And that's okay. We just have to remember to get back in our lane and to focus on what's most important to us. I'll leave you with that thought today. I hope to come back tomorrow or a different day with another video that's focused on more love, because I believe that's what our world needs most every day in every way. So you are loved by me. Thanks for staying. Please engage. Leave your comments on any topic, on anything. I would love to hear from you. Take care, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.